Hey everybody, it's Stitch Picks, and today we're going to be ranking the songs from the video game Parappa the Rapper. For those who don't know, Parappa the Rapper is a rhythm game for the PlayStation 1. I believe it came out in 1996. Our protagonist, Parappa the Rapper, is a dog who also raps. His friends are all in a band. His best friend PJ is a DJ, of course, and he has a crush on his friend Sunny Funny, who is an anthropomorphic flower, florapomorphic. Anyway, she's a flower. This game is kind of his journey on becoming a better person for Sunny Funny. He wants to be tougher because he wants to be able to protect her. He wants to learn how to drive because then he has the agency to go on dates. He wants to make money because it's the right thing to do to repair his dad's car. He wants to make her a cake. He wants to do all these nice things. And so he ends up rapping with masters to learn about these things, and eventually does. And it's just one of the staples of the genre of rhythm games. Now, without further ado, let's get into my top, 6 list of all the 6 playable songs in the game Parappa the Rapper. Now, at number 6, we've got Parappa's live rap with MC King Kong Mushi. This one just has the worst lyrics of the entire game. With the lyrics, I gotta redeem, I gotta relieve, I gotta receive, I gotta believe. What does that mean? There's also a weird rhyme where he's says like a dice till I spice. Those don't mean anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Parappa? It does have a positive message. It's not a bad song. Kind of reminds me of Oh What a Night by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. And it's got a good message. And it has Parappa leading the pre-chorus, which is kind of cool. Nice turn of form, as opposed to just the Parappa parrots back everything that someone else says. And I also really like how he thanks so many people at the end of this song. But this is a competition, and something has to be last, and it's definitely this one. Now, this is where it gets very difficult, because I think everything is in similar quality for the most part, aside from that first one we talked about. But coming in at number 5 is Chop Chop Onion Master's rap. Controversial to put this one this low. There's just not a lot of rapping that goes on. It's got simple rhythms, simple lyrics. And again, I do like this one quite a bit. And during the verses, all of the onion kids behind going, ha, is pretty good. And I like when Master Onion goes block, turn, kick it instead of just block, turn, kick. You know, if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. That's a nice little bar right there. And I like the very good stuff, very good stuff. And it's the creator of Parappa the Rapper as a series who voices Master Onion, so that's pretty cool. Coming in at number 4, Cheep Cheep the Cooking Chickens rap. I feel like this is the best beat of the game, quite honestly. It feels like it would fit in on Street Fighter Third Strike or some other kind of fighting game or video game that incorporates hip-hop soundtrack. But conversely, I think Cheep Cheep is the worst rapper in the game. And I'm not talking about technicality, because this is the most rhythmically complex rap of the game. But the delivery is just so... There's a lack of passion and a lack of intentionality. It feels very teacher-y. Let me know in the comments if you know what I mean, because I think it's pretty easy to sniff out the vibe I'm talking about. But the rhythms are very good in this one. There's a lot of good interplay. And even though Cheep Cheep is the worst rapper in the game, Parappa kills it on this one. I love the Parappa part. Lyrics are okay. We're just making seafood cake, classic dessert fare. We're in the top 3 now. Mussolini's car rap is next. And that is Mussolini, Mooselini, not famous Italian dictator Mussolini. This one has the iconic, I say boom, 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 you say bam, 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 no pause in between, come on, let's jam. The loop is kind of minimalistic and MIDI core, but it goes really hard, and I think it fits. I honestly feel like Danny Brown should sample this loop and rap over. I think that'd be pretty hard. Maybe inspiration for Backseat Freestyle by Kendrick. This ain't Kung Fu, come on again is a line in this one, and that's some serious shade to Onion Master's rap. And there's also the meme of the step on the gas, step on the brakes. That's kind of culturally relevant. And also, how is she a driving instructor when she forgot to close the door? But I love when Parappa goes, "You forgot to close the door." Like, he knows he's right. He knows he's right. Number 2, I want to put this at number 1 so badly. Prince Fleaswallow's rap. My man has the best flow of any Parappa character. In the rain or in the snow, gotta funky flow. The beat has got this like R&B bass feel to it, and there's that nice like offbeat guitar, like the jink, 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 jink. The piano is just going hard the whole time. This one's got the best lyrics overall, I think, with hit lines like the one I quoted earlier. I've been working in the flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a baby is another favorite of mine. And the switch from the beginning being all you need is love to money, money, money is all you need once he starts selling more, kind of rising the mania of his avariciousness. And it's a nice relaxed beat, but it still goes super hard. Parappa's rapping is good on this one, and I've got no notes. And if you've been keeping track, you would know that my number 1 favorite Parappa the Rapper song from the first game is the All Masters rap. In the game, Parappa goes on a date with Sunny Funny, and he's doing so great. He is being the perfect gentleman, being macho, but also being sensitive. He's got that nice balance. But after he has that seafood cake, it's time to go to the bathroom. So they stop by the gas station, and who all is there but every single one of his masters up to this point. And so he has to rap battle all of them for the restroom instead of waiting for some reason. But this is a street battle with street rules. Every single master is bringing their A game. It starts off with just like the slap bass. It just keeps building. The drum beat kind of comes in a little more, and then there's some organ, and then the organ starts going crazy by the time we get to the end. Onion Master, kick, punch, chop the door, or I will fall to the floor. Again, that's better than any of his other bars, maybe aside from jump, turn, kick it. There's a subtle switch up in the Mussolini part, because the first part is, did you check the toilets on the right? Did you check the toilets on the left? And then it's, did you check the toilets on the right? Did you check the toilets on the left? It's subtle, but it's not unnoticed and it's not unappreciated. And the Prince Fleaswallow verse, again, is just the best part. In the rain or in the snow, I got a funky flow, but now I really gotta go. The toilet over there will bring you luck, so give up, I got no time to spare. And on the second iteration, because I kind of do both of these little chunks twice, he has this great inflection for in the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really got to go. Like, it's so good. It's so good. And as much as I think Cheep Cheep is kind of too motherly and posh to be like matching the energies of all the other masters, this is definitely the best Cheep Cheep segment. Crack, break, fix the door, you know, I gotta go. So yes, open up, you know. There's a couple repetitious lines that are a little bit awkward, but the rhythm is pretty good. The longer 2 little segments toward the end, so maybe Prince Fleaswallow and Cheep Cheep have my favorite verses, but again, everyone's bringing their A game, so like, it doesn't really matter, it's all good. And then finally, when Parappa wins, he gets in that restroom, and he says the very natural and not at all strange localization choice of,
"Ah, this is life."
And then he relieves himself as needed. And there you have it. There is my definitive ranking of the 6 playable songs from the first Parappa the Rapper game. Would you like me to tackle Parappa the Rapper 2 or Jammer Lammy? I've played both of those and I have opinions. And if not, then I'll probably still get to it, but I won't prioritize it. What's your favorite Parappa the Rapper song? Do you think I missed the mark anywhere? Be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you like talking about rhythm games, music, any of the things that we kind of talked about today, maybe like the video, maybe subscribe, maybe follow me on social media. Heck, I've got Patreon if you want exclusive videos every month. But with all that being said, I'm just glad you stayed for this video at the very least. And that's all I've got to say. See you in the next one. And remember, you gotta believe.